Hey everybody, what is happening? This is K Doubles, and this is Childhood Stories. Sorry I didn't put a video up yesterday. I was just crazy busy. Just was running around, getting stuff done. And in the background, this is Slayer. I did okay. Kinda wanted to put it up, so hope you guys enjoy. But this is Childhood Stories. And whenever I was a kid, my best friend, his name is Travis, I'll tell you that, and I were obsessed with John Wayne. We thought John Wayne was like the coolest thing ever, and then we got hooked on football. I might tell you all like the John Wayne thing at some point, but he and I loved football whenever we were probably like 7. And so, for one of his birthdays, he was like, you know what, I'm going to have a football party. Like, how awesome would that be? And I'm like, yeah, go for it, buddy. And so, he has this, like, big football party. And, well, whenever I was 7, I was huge. Like, not like fat. I was just a big, swole kind of kid. And, so he has a big football party. And he was actually a year younger than me, and so all his friends were like a bit younger, I guess. And he like gets everyone to come. We're all wearing our jerseys, and we all think we're like so cool because we're wearing football jerseys and we're playing football. And he's like, okay, let's just have a football game. Y'all 9 against us 9 or whatever, and just kind of randomly picks people. And so me and him are on the same team, and he's like, oh, hey, Sam, you want to be running back? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And so I'm like way bigger than everyone. I was typically a lineman just because I could just shove people down. And we're playing like legit tackle football. Like we are doing work. And so he gets me to run the ball. And so I grab it and I start running. And I have a kid jump on my back. And he like just could not bring me down for the life of me. He was a tiny kid. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'll keep running. And so I have a kid hanging from my shoulders, like dragging behind me. And I'm still running. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I just realized I am awesome kind of thing. And so I start running, and I'm like running and doing work. And all of a sudden the second kid grabs onto me. But he like slides down. And he's like, holding onto my leg. And so right now I have a kid on my shoulders, a kid hanging from my leg, and I'm just like still in a full sprint, like running the ball. And this is all in a period of like 10 seconds. And so I'm like running. And then finally some kid, I don't know how he did it, but he just like stuck his arm out and like clotheslined me. And so I hit my throat right on it where his arm was, and I just fall back first and just like lay there because I was like choking for some reason. He just goes poof, and it hits me right in the throat, and I just like fall on the ground. I'm like and it was just too funny because they're like, oh, hey Sam, you're our new official running back, so yeah, you're running the ball this play and next play. And I was like, nice. And so after we finished the football game, we started like this. I don't even know how to describe it, but it was kind of like wrestling, but kind of not. So almost every kid there was a fan of one school, and then my best friend and I were fans of another school. So they're all in like that jersey, and we were both in this jersey. And he's like, well, let's just have like a giant like wrestling thing, and it's y'all against us, because he like realized I was a lot bigger. I was like a year older, so it was obvious that I'm bigger. And so it kind of starts out, we're both on each side of the yards, and there's a like sidewalk in the middle. And so like 2 kids like just start sprinting at us, and it's not even like a game. We're just trying to tackle each other. That's like the only thing we're doing for some reason. I don't even get why that was a game whenever we were little. But so the 2 like little kids sprint at me. Like they're a year younger, but they're like small kids. And so I grab one of them and just like I grab like his knee and his shoulder and just like legitimately flip him and like throw him on the ground. and everyone's like, "Oh, that was awesome!" And I was like, "How did I just do that?" And then the second kid grabs hold of me, and I like grab him too, and I kind of like spun, but the like chain link fence was right next to me. And so I accidentally just like threw him straight into the fence, and he just kind of like bounced off, and then just like falls on his face. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I hurt him. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." And all of a sudden, I have like two of like the bigger kids on their team dive and just tackle me, and it became like a defend Travis kind of game. So like all of them were trying to tackle Travis, and I was like his defender or something. And so it was like 11 people on 1 or 2, and so they were just like running at me, trying to tackle me, and I'm like grabbing them and like throwing them on the ground and like getting tackled, and then picking up another one and like body slamming him, and then just like laying people out. But I don't know, I just thought it was really funny. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. This gameplay was okay. I just hadn't really had anything recorded, so I kind of needed to just put something up. Felt bad for not putting out a video. So I'll catch you cats later. Bye.